Hey everybody, it's Rob from SonyRumors.net, and today we're going to be talking about the recently announced PlayStation Firmware 3.6, which really adds two new features for people, and one, it's been something that a lot of people have been requesting for some time. So, the things that 3.6 itself adds to the PlayStation 3 are first the ability to regulate when you want your DualShock 3 to turn off. Currently, it's either set to, it's always on, or that after a while the unit does turn off on its own. Now with the new setting, everybody can go in and change it to either 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or after 30 minutes of not being used, the DualShock 3 will turn off. The other thing that they're adding with it is that PlayStation Plus members can now have the ability to save their games to the cloud. Basically meaning that you can copy your saved files over to the cloud itself, and then if you log in from another PlayStation 3, you'll create a new account. You'll log in under your own PSN ID, and when you log in there, you can paste the file back on over and allow you to, play the same game and continue from where you left off. This is great if you have multiple PlayStation 3s like me, and that's one of the things that I've always had a problem with, is there's been no elegant way of going back and forth, minus just, and hey, there's my cat, minus basically grabbing a flash drive, copy pasting your files, plugging it in, and going on to the next machine. And this is technically the same thing, but now you're just doing it via PlayStation's cloud service. The service itself will give you 150 megabytes, and really, if you guys look at the following video, most saved game files take up around 140 kilobytes. And the largest one that I've seen is Gran Turismo 5, which takes up around 450 kilobytes. So again, you're going to be able to save all your games really if you wanted to. And Sony says that most games out there currently support this feature, and all future games will support this. Again, I really imagine that there might be some older titles that for whatever reason don't support this, but so far, again, I have a ton of new games. I've tried them all, and they all do copy and paste, no problem. So if you guys want, go ahead and watch this video overview, and it's going to really show you guys what the service looks like, how it works, and then after that, as always, we're going to answer some of your questions for you. So please take a look. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the new firmware, firmware 3.6 on the PlayStation. And just to make sure, so I'm going to scroll over to my system update and just check, and here it's going to let me know that I indeed do have the latest update. So now we're just going to go ahead and go over to the game category. And now for anybody who's saved games, you're going to notice that on top you're going to have a directory called Save Data Utility, and this is where your games themselves have always saved. And there is a new folder present for you. And here I just have an older copy of Gran Turismo 5. And again, really, I've kind of scrolled through and tried lots and lots of different games just to see if they copy over. And so far, I haven't had any problem whatsoever with it, giving me any kind of error. And again, you guys are also going to note that most of these games take up 133 kilobytes in this case. And have no problem whatsoever. So here I'm just going to hit triangle, hit copy on the file, and it's going to ask me where, and ultimately you're going to notice the key place that you're going to take it to is going to be the PlayStation Plus folder that's newly there. So again, we're going to try the same thing with let's say Gran Turismo 5, and so if I scroll on over, hit triangle, and hit copy, I'm just going to take it to this new online storage, and here it's going to ask me, hey, do you want to replace your old one? And yes, I do, and it's going to paste it on over that file. And again, Gran Turismo is the largest file I've seen at 449 kilobytes. Most of them are considerably smaller than that. Having said that, keep in mind it will not let you know which version is the newest one, so if you accidentally delete something or write over it, there's no way of it protecting you to let you know, hey, you're going to replace an older version of this file. Now, if you want to paste it over, let's pretend, we went into another account, we logged back in. all you need to do is go over to your save data utility, and then you're going to open that up, go to your online storage, click on the file, hit triangle, and then you're going to hit copy again, which in this case it would paste back over the file on your PlayStation 3 for you, and then you can play directly off of that again. The other part of the update is the controller auto off, and in order to access that, we're going to go ahead and go all the way left to our settings, and it's actually going to be under power save settings. And once we scroll over that and hit X on it, you're going to notice that you're going to have your controller auto off, and within here you can select 3 different intervals of 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or never, which it would only allow you to turn it off whenever you wanted. Okay, so let's answer some of the questions that you guys have, as we always do at the end of our videos. Now, as I indicated in the video, not everybody's going to get the service, so although the firmware update is live for everybody, you do need to have a PlayStation Plus account to be able to use the new cloud storage. And in order to get PlayStation Plus, there's 2 different memberships that they have. They have a 6-month, or they have a 3-month membership for $17.99, which comes out to be $6 a month. Or you can get a 1 year, which would be a 12-month membership for $49.99, which comes out to be roughly $4 a month. And for anybody who gets the 1 year membership right now, Sony does have a promotion where you do get an additional 3 months, and so you could buy as many of these as you want. So, you know, let's say you bought 4 years worth of memberships at $200, technically you get an additional full year for free. So I know for some reason that sounded like I said 40 years, but I did mean 4, so I can do some kind of elementary math, so sorry about that. The service itself is unfortunately not automated. Again, if you watch the video, you'll note that basically your save files save where they originally do, and you yourself do have to manually go on them, copy paste them to the cloud service, and then when you're on the next machine, paste them down over. It is in some way kind of a bummer. It'd be really nice if you could just save your files to that, and you know, in the background, let's say, you know, it doesn't even do it instantaneously, it does it every time right before you turn off your PS3 or something like that, and you know, it would automatically synchronize. That'd be nice, but as of right now, you do have to manually add it. But hopefully, you know, again, via a firmware update, that is something that Sony itself can address. But again, as of right now, you do have to do it manually. So that's our video for you guys today. As always, again, we love interacting with you guys, so whether you guys hit us up on Twitter, Facebook, come to the website itself, or give us a call, or even email us. Hey, you know, people still do that. Just feel free to choose any of those methods and interact with us, or you can write down right here in the comment section, and I'm usually pretty good at replying. So again, hopefully I'll hear from you guys soon enough.